2 streams, 1 day. Oh my gosh. Now, I had a pretty nice day at work, all things considered. There was like a crisis, but it was like a crisis where I immediately knew the solution. Like, it wasn't my problem, it was somebody else's problem. And they're like, do you know anything about this? I'm like, yes. But I don't have all the permissions I need to debug it, so I'm gonna have to walk you through. And then he didn't have the permissions, and we had to get someone else, and that's corpo, baby. But the entire time, I've been bothered by the airship in the fort. The possibility has opened up in my mind that the military intelligence division might not be the good guys that they seem to be. I know, shock. What a shock. The military intelligence division might not be good guys. Or they might be getting framed. We don't know. There's ambiguity. I just hope that the pretty girl is not evil. Yay! Gengar Ale. My girlfriend brought me a little ginger ale from the shop. But there's a restaurant nearby that has a typo on their menu, so if you want ginger ale, the menu says Gengar Ale. And so I've taken to calling ginger ale Gengar Ale. But yeah. So we have, I can just show you over here. We have picked up this midterm ferocious monster known as the Bloody Saber has been spotted along the Ritter Roadway. The Ritter Roadway is the way we need to go to get to the shop. I don't really want to redo my orbments to have more water because I like this setup, but I think I am getting to the point where I am willing to accept that I need to have some water for heal. And I have a Mind 3. I can swap out the Shield 2 for a Mind 3. Lose some of the air, probably aerial, and get Aqua Bleed and Diamond Dust, but all the healing. So I'll do that. And then I'll come to Petrify. And add the shield back. That's going to give us then. Well, no, because it's not going to be in the same chain. So well, the shield needs to be here to get us all that magic. Get us Sylvan Wing and Aerial. What I can do without, I think. I have Earth Guard and Earth Wall here. Do I lose Earth Wall? I do lose Earth Wall. I don't want to lose Earth Wall. Okay, fire here. We grab the Mind 3, replace the Attack 2. I cut that, I lose everything. So we'll cut the Attack 2 here. Grab the Mind 3. Okay. Now I'm gonna look here in our book. There's a spell. So Hellgate, Gehenna, needs black, gold, and white. And it's a bigger area, medium. And one thing I've been getting bothered with is that the move you is that the Hell's Gate is too small. So I'm going to see if I put in... This doesn't give me... Okay. So what exactly do I need? What exactly do I need? 8 black, 4 yellow, 2 white. And this, you can get it. Okay. So we have the black and the white. We just need a more gold. That's 3. So if I were to come here, take this, because it's not really doing much of anything. Add hit 3. Is added range. That puts this white Gehenna up. And we get the added move. Okay. And then here we can put whatever. Mind 2 to have some healing over here too. We put that hit 3. Or EP3. There we go. We put the EP3 here. That gives us Chaos Brand, which is good. We kind of lose a lot of elemental attacks, but I'm betting White Gehenna is going to be worth it. Okay. I've been thinking about this game all day. I'm going to make sure we have all the up-to-date arms. Okay, it looks like we do. Best weapons. Okay. So we're good on this. We're good on all the other stuff. Let's go ahead and take a quick rest. Refill our EP. That tiny little sliver that Josh has lost. Only 80. It'll recover us for the night pretty well. And then... we're off. I want to be ready because we have no allies here. We are just the two of us. Oh, this is adorable. What's going on over here? Thank you for making the time to help us, Igor. It's no trouble at all. An old, obsolete engineer like me has plenty of time. Obsolete, he says. Helps build the RCL. Greatest machine to ever fly, and he's obsolete. Okay, then just old. My small part of the RCL's constructions wore me out. Couldn't keep up with Russell. I've got to serve the best I can, even at my age. Aww. Whoa. Walk streak. Yay. So... you missed us doing maintenance. By which I mean swapping out a bunch of stuff. But yeah, now we're gonna hunt for the monster, and then we're gonna turn it in. No, then we're gonna go do the quest. I'm gonna trust that. There's the monster. I'm gonna trust it's not gonna expire on turn in if I just kill it now. So let's make our new save, because that monster we don't have a full party for. Okay. So let's be careful and consider everything. Got 2 solid dozers. 1380 with standard elemental. Bloody Saber here is weak to water and wind. These attack Dobermans are standard. Okay. You're not going to get done in time, but I want to see White Gehenna. Okay, this is a targeted. So let's put this around us, because you're going to come after. And trust that everyone's going to come in to attack. And then You can aerial everyone. Because everyone's either even or weak to air. Let's see how White Gehenna does. Okay, it's Hell's Gate, but bigger. And then the AoE from Josh should finish them all off. If not all of them, then everyone but the big one. And we'll have Estelle there to finish the job. Okay. The duo can still do it. Beautiful. That's how an exterminated monster. And you know what? I don't think we need to worry about anything other than giving Josh a small little snack. Like a refreshing herbal jelly. Okay. I don't trust the game. I'm gonna go back and turn in the quest. That way we are guaranteed to get the reward. Like if the monster were further from town, I wouldn't have come back, but since it's just like right there, let's just turn it in. Ritter Road Monster 2 complete. Okay. Bye. Now we're off to go confront the military. The citizens are safe. Now it's time to find out what's going on with the military and why the black garbed men are there. Goodness gracious. You need to be careful with things you say. Sometimes it goes awkward. Fort Leaston, that's where we want to go. Oh, hello. Okay, this is not going to go off until after everyone moves. That should still catch everyone after they move, though. Not Mr. Bad Touch, though. Okay, Bad Touch goes first, so we'll clear out Bad Touch. Get rid of the Bane Cobra. And then this should be fine. Oh, that golden armor is probably less fine. Yeah, that's less fine. Do we have any penetrating attacks over here? Flicker. Flicker him. And then take that attack up. Okay. Unexpected fight. Not really worth it, with all things considered, but eh. We got some stuff. White Gehenna is exactly what I was hoping it was going to be. Haha. I'm like, I want to learn Hell's Gate. And now I'm like, Hell Gate is too small. White Gehenna is bigger. Okay, we're here. Check out the size of this base. It's got to be several times as big as the Hacken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counteroffensive of the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing, it's just... You're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hacken Gate. I mean, probably. That's his post. Hasn't been that long. Unless he's been pulled away for some specific task. There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside, at least. Oh no! Has the military been compromised? Have they taken over the military? Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Leaston Fortress, HQ of the Liberals' Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. They sound polite, but... Yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers, then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you the CEO of the space is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? That sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. It's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa. Well, someone's here at least. That's a face I don't know. That's a new face. Who are you? Sid? Sid? You're in the wrong JRPG series, Sid. This is not Final Fantasy. Why are you here? Please forgive me for making you wait. I'm Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leaston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Is something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. Of course, another person who's like aware of Cassius Bright. On to business. You mentioned the attack on Central Labs? I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. Oh, Major Sid isn't a real Major. Major Sid. How on earth did our baddies get into Leaston Fortress, though? So what's this lead anyway? Oh, take a look at this. Handing over Dorothy's photograph. This is Leaston Fortress, isn't it? How'd you get this picture? Now, no need to get so worked up. Look at the top right corner of the picture. Let's see. What the? It's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's the splitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute, that's it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? How would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid it's my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. If this airship fled to the north, it's possible this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? Yeah, some of them missing, but all of the intelligence personnel not being present is a big sus. That's classified. Sorry, I can't say more. You're sus, Sid. You're suspicious. Okay, now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all smells kind of funny? I know. Without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? That phenomenon start up again? Josh, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we need. Seems I have let you see us at our worst. Looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the central labs out to repair it. I bet someone like Professor Rupsel could have it as good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. If you'll pardon me. You're the man, the area's off limits. Be on your way. Wow. Le gasp. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yeah, it's probably the same phenomenon. Which would mean... the professor's being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Killiga has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I can't believe Professor Russell's at least in Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power in the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and Royal Army have always had excellent relations. Now I'm expected to believe this. It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. There's maybe some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. That's unpleasant to think about. How could the professor get caught up in something like this? See, I could buy something in the military, but I don't really think it's the Gate Guard. I don't really think it's the Intelligence Division, and I don't really think it's the Royal Guard, because all three of them have been, you know, reluctantly working with us in the case of the Border Guard, but everyone's been, like, on our side. But I don't think the Border Guard, Intelligence Division, and Royal Guard are the entirety of the military. So... Sid's division. What are they up to? How could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found the lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Oh! Were you not supposed to be on screen? Is this game not meant to be viewed widescreen? Oh shit. Because I heard the door open noise, and then the camera pans to show them, but they've been standing there. Oh, that's adorable. That means that the game, because this is like 2004, so widescreen wasn't common yet. So the game is like expecting you to be watching on a square screen, playing on a square screen. So it's just like stuck them off to the side, so it didn't have to spawn them in. And it could just pan the camera over at the appropriate point of the cutscene. That is such a clever trick, and I am so happy it doesn't work anymore because the PC port is widescreen. What, Agate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of everyone was worried about you, all right? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. Feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I said, I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not like that. It's not that rough on someone like me. Fuck you, Agate. I hate Agate. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything till I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Even though you don't deserve it because you're a fucking asshole who beats children. Shut up. Getting back to the point. Looks like a lot's going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Details! Here you go. Can't believe Grandpa's in there. Wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. Suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Isn't it obvious? We sneak into Leaston Fortress. We burst the proof out, and they never know what hit them. Okay, like settling everything in one big strike. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? Bracer Guild's a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it simply, as long as the army's playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No way, that doesn't make sense. You mean we could just witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of civilians, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. You understand the significance of this? It means that we can't attack the military, but we can rescue Tita's grandpa. And if the military get in the way, well, we weren't manipulating, we weren't getting involved with military affairs. We were just rescuing the civilian that was put into danger through our actions. I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges on you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we're obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. Factory needs him. Hell, all a liberal needs him. Go get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Leaston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It's not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it's a request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. This fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it. Putting into practice is going to take some serious planning. Must be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, security there is nigh on perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch. You know that orange airship that goes to Leaston Fortress? Yeah, the Leibniz. Makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No. All the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors are designed by Professor Russell himself. They even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh, what is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha. We were helping with the experiments on the new type of orbit, right? Yeah, it produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested it that it works, so everything will be fine. Wait, really? I had no idea the professor had ever made something like that. What's his device then? It must be right where he left it in the lab. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry, retrieve this device. In the meantime, I'll gather and collate whatever data I can on Leaston Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of the delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Right, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Okay, we're gonna use a piece of experimental technology to block the biosensors. Where's that thing? In the lab, which is off to the right. We're gonna need and yeah, gotta be in here somewhere. Maybe in the corner of the lab or the second floor archives? That's where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Gonna be in the lab, right? Alright. Found it! This is the orbit that was in our experiment, alright. Can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, it'll keep the biosensor from working right. Detector jammer. Right, back to the guild then. Killick is probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leaston by now. Yay. Let's go infiltrate the military and rescue the professor. We're back, Killica. We have the device. I've also finished my preparations. What I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Leaston Fortress map. Would you look at that? These are the schematics for Leaston Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? Guild has ways of obtaining information. It's best you not know. Racer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you'd do well to remember that. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to remind you that it's an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It's absolutely crucial we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill-afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. If I see the men in black clothes, they're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long. I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. Just ask you take no lives. Estelle and Josh, legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Oh, whoa, wait a second. I don't like what you're driving at. We're already part of this. Allow us to see it through the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worse comes to worse, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kilika. I'm sorry, we've caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. Tita's coming back into the party. Yes, let's go save your grandpa. What? What's this about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device. So I'm going with you. What? Well, it's a very complicated orbment. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Shut up, Agate. Tita's better than you in every way. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you give her cannon, you point her at the enemy, and you say, go bang bang. And then she go bang bang, and enemy die. And Kilika has extra paperwork. You need me to operate the device. And forget that idea. Find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so damned against it now, of all times. You little... Have you ever thought about her being a civilian, and a kid besides, and you're okay putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. You should talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua... Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad. Don't apologize to him, girl. You're better than him. My grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua and for you. Tita, you're too pure for this world. I swear I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really wanted to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it. We don't really have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide. This once. Thank you, Agate. No reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. No, Estelle's right. Estelle's right, Josh. Frick frack agates. He's the type to speak colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Oh, he's just a little tsundere. That's why he hit the child. Nah, I don't like Agate. Both of you shut it. Tita, don't laugh at him. He fucking decked you. I trust this matter's been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kilika, take care of talking with the army for us. I have the appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Ideals keep you. Please be careful. Okay. And... so we're going to hit the landing port. It's across a bridge. There's a watchtower and a wharf. So I guess we check the watchtower and the wharf. We cross. Try to avoid the barracks. Probably he's going to be in the research wing. That's my guess. But I want to explore the entire thing because there's probably treasure. What's going on here? I think the people responsible for the attack were really Royal Guardsmen. What? The Royal Guard were here? Score! That's lots of people, and they say they saw soldiers in blue in the factory. Vince saw them too. I never did trust those puffed up guardsmen. What I saw were men in blue soldiers' uniforms. I didn't say Royal Guardsmen. Don't put words in my mouth. This political situation is out of hand. Hi, buddy. We're not here for you. We're here for Dr. Murdoch. Been waiting for you. Is everyone ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Leibniz ready too? Yep, you're lucky the last-minute military order came through like that. We're just about to head out to Leaston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't that be hard to leave without, the ship? So, look down. Oh, we have to, jump? No, we don't. Huh? What's happening to the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built in it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate. Oh, it's in a hangar, so it's gonna drop down and they're gonna bring it over the board. So they got different places to shove different airships. I don't like how much more mind I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. Probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this, I know, it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather's something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting. Sir. Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. It's up to us to help him out. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie. We're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita. Sir, no sweat. Let's go then. I'll be counting on you, bracers. Wait! Oh, head rush. Dorothy? Oh, Chief, we're Estelle and crew aboard the last ship? That's right, how'd you know? The guild tipped me. There's big trouble brewing, and if what the editors told me ring true, I want to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get. Well, this is totally off the record. But it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were just arrested for treason. The fuck? What? Oh no. The plot thickens. The politics are getting real now. This is the container where you'll all be hiding. Hope all of y'all are real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? Looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. Well, we'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. I'll get the job done. Wouldn't want to take a vacation in there.
Right. Sam, you got any orbit facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to charge things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it.
I'll go too. My orbment could use a little tune-up after all we've been through. This way, Agate.
All right. Houston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. Won't be too comfortable in the container, so you ought to get some rest while you can.
Sure thing. Thank you. We get to explore the inside of this ship a bit. Hi. It's Faye! Hey, girl. Professor Russell abducted by the Royal Army? This changes so many things. If they notice the container's fake, it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've got to concentrate. You go, Faye. I believe in you. I believe you can do it.
Reichman, we're being swept north-northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger.
Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Riemann, listen to Igor. Igor knows what is going on. Antoine, you're here too. Yeah. And now he's gone. Factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Okay, we got a crane to unload everything. Got a forward cabin for the crew and everyone. I like that they have the skybox moving. They have a little upstairs area with their orbmentees. And they got Tita. Look at they got Tita shopkeeper. Oh my gosh. Very well then, let's see your combat orbment. I'll run a quick diagnostic.
This isn't... Wow, you just light up around some new gadget.
Very well then, let's see your combat orbment. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Had to go out that door to get more. Oh, we're having like a cutscene here. Well, yeah, there. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a real long time since I was on an airship. No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that there was even compare. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea that something like this is happening in Liberal, though. Like, who could have thought that the Liberal military could have factionalism and internal conflict and become corrupted? Possibly even threaten the integrity of the state. Like, you would think that liberalism would stop this. Feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. Sky Bandits and those men in black were manipulating the Mayor of Ruin behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention, why did Dad disappear like that? Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, this ought to do it. Middle part of that slot connector's got loose.
Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky.
I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. But if you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still wanna. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared?
Huh?
Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. How come you're all carefree about it?
Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Josh and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
A little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying's just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I mean, I was just wondering. Who's Misha?
How do you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister.
Oh, wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me?
Sort of. I guess she'd be around your age.
I guess you haven't seen her in a long time?
Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year.
Oh, poor Misha.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way.
Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
Huh? We'll be landing at least in Fortress soon. All bracers to the cargo hold.
Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Did you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon.
Yep, I'm all done getting ready.
Get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Oh, now that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right.
When do we head down to the cargo hold?
Everyone's here. And ready. Good luck, everyone.
You're here.
Looks like you got everything set up.
I'm all done with the disguising the container. You open it up, all you see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. There's another door on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed.
Hey, that's pretty cool. So to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in.
All that's left is for you to pile in. You ready for it?
Of course we are.
I was born ready. Alright, you'll need to get in one at a time. When you're all inside, I can close the hidden door.
Understood. I'll go first. Man, this is cramped if you didn't get in exactly right. Stella, you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh, Josh? I don't know about holding this pose. We just gotta deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here. Right, we have to do this. Josh and Estelle are in a compromising situation. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. Should all fit in if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof, sorry, Estelle. Oh, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. And you even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Estelle is in a sandwich. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Eep. Estelle, quit playing around.
I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room.
Oof.
There. Is it too cramped?
Oh, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure to unload the container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Well, hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. Royal Military is one of my best customers. You're always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. Already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh no, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap this matter up within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell's one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. Oh, no. You can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. I would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think there's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. Are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. Picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, Maintenance Chief? Hey now, I have no idea. Sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a Central Lab-made biosensor. If you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Huh?
Antoine? What are you doing in there?
Oh, it's just Antoine. Why don't you sneak off, huh?
Almost got shot, Antoine. Be careful.
Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess.
Meow.
Well, I suppose one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey, now, don't try and tempt him.
Meow. Meow.
I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biosensor's a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is a Central Lab make. Alright, men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major. How long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at. It's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer.
Kinda is if they're illegal, honey.
Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion's a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say.
Don't read... I mean, she is a vixen. But... men... I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tito? Just a little fuzzy in the head is all. I'm glad we got the equipment to work.
Yeah, nice job. It's a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you, Agate. Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd been discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. False alarm got the soldiers to relax. Kept a cool head, though. Yeah, that does sound like something the chief would do.
I'm definitely a man not to mess with. Now we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan or we'll never find the professor. Still, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Why are you asking me?
Call the test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer.
He's gonna be in the research wing.
Color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Josh?
I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talent.
I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out.
Agate, do we have an exit strategy?
Right. Lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can seal a boat from there.
Okay, got it. Right, let's check out the research area. Stay close, Tita. Okay. Okay. I don't know which way is north. And we can't rotate. Door's locked. Dogs are just not noticing us. Whoop. Oh, I know them.
So they are here.
Airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. Look nothing like regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. No wonder they're so tough. So, is my grandpa in there?
It's looking more and more likely. If we try and take him on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it.
You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Is there some way we can get inside without being spotted? The window. Can we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Richard, no! Your name's literally Dick.
Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known you were all behind this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Oh, yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information.
Oh, I don't know that I'd tell you if I did.
Oh, no matter. If, perchance, the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show up now, he'd have no way of stopping this current. The Black Orbment, or gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it.
Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something this bizarre.
I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they'll be evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait.
And you're just going to let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume, then, that you intend to do something on a grand scale.
I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything's realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen.
I'm not interested.
Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her.
You threaten her to get to me?
Tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand, we are only soldiers. You have my word, no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course.
You're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black orbment that can shut down orbal power. I see, so that's your plan, is it?
Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel's presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, that's all right. Give me a report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. Oh my goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see that to this professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities.
I'm fine. I used to believe you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you.
My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter.
You get out of my sight!
As you wish.
I did not expect him to be that serious a character when I gave him that horrible, silly voice.
So Colonel Richard was the man behind all the trouble? It looks like he wants to find my dad? I wonder what that's all about. Who was that masked man? Of course that bastard show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans. What will come of them?
Can't believe Dick would betray us like this. And Amalthea, no. You were hot.
Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Josh, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep. Let's get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the Grancel operation. No, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom, for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. Huh? Can't be. Agate Crossner? You're too damn slow.
Okay. We got some CP. We can flicker somebody. And swap that big attack to Estelle. Hey, don't you her. Let's focus fire. Oh, you got some CP left? Yeah, let's focus fire. One down. Unfortunately, we don't have another flicker. And I imagine... yeah, we're not going to get a Chaos Brand off in time. But you can get a Chaos Brand off. That doesn't help as much when they're... the last one, does it? Well... a miss. Agate. You call us newbies. Tisk tisk.
Alright, we're good to go.
Sucks to be you. Not fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of them, huh?
It's not good to carry a grudge, you know.
Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right. Let's grab the professor.
Oh, you're back.
Enough, I told you I don't want anything. Grandpa.
Tita?
I must be dreaming. Grandpa. Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
And this isn't a dream? And you lot.
Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot.
Factor Chief Murdoch asked us to come here and get you.
I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here. So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you.
Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation. We need you to get ready for jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time.
Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken.
Say that again, you old geezer.
Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. That's Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Josh. Oh, now I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who's always skulking about one thing or another, I believe.
I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man.
Now, calm down. Professor, we need to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here.
Is there anything you want to bring with you?
Can we carry the capital unit? If we leave it behind, I know those fools will just misuse it again.
Understood.
Orville calculator. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition. I did have success with the control method, which means those fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh, sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate it being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble to bring it to me.
Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done differently. Besides, it's our fault you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Idios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you.
Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you.
Okay. Anything else we need to grab here? Okay. You think we'll just let you escape?
Nope. What's that? Guess the jig is up.
Here's we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, 7 search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Here come the soldiers. Looks like they're getting putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. Major knows what he's doing.
What else would you expect of the CO of a fort defense regiment?
What should we do? Where should we go? Leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out.
We just go out the front door.
Yeah. Intruder spotted. Crap. Well. Guess we've had no choice. Ugh. Is Chaos Brand gonna go off before them? No. Well.
Oh, they ain't shit. Okay. And we don't need to use the specials now, so let's charge them up. There's going to be a boss fight. There always is.
We're good to go.
What was that noise? Intruders? More incoming. Back to the research area. Getting through the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We have to find another escape route. Anywhere near that is probably unwise. Okay, is there another way out of here? Hey, they're out cold. Those guys must be pretty damn tough to take out special ops. Building's empty. Search the premises. Oh, did they spot us? Fall back for now. Well... we have to get back. Okay, so... we're not gonna... there's nothing around here for us. Okay, we're in the command center. Excellent. Yeah, there's a down there. Want treasure clues if we can get them. Okay. So we're not going this way. We are going to have to just go down. That's fine. We did a little exploration. Jail. Sky Pirates! Oh, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in.
Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody.
Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever. Stella, it's your girlfriend. This looks like the dungeon. It's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hacking Gate. Huh? What? You? You are...
You're those punks from before.
Well then, long time no see. Okay, you guys are being held here. How you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. Only thing you're good for is handling a pole there for brains. Josette wants Estelle to handle her pole, if you know what I mean. Great, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult all you want. Don't try and play it cool.
I'm assuming you know these folks.
They're the Capua Sky Bandits that hijacked the airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specifications. It's got a top speed of 2,300 Selg an hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to ask about that kind of stuff.
Oh, wait just one damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren?
Well,
sorry we intruded.
No fair. You're the intruders, right?
Hey, let us out of here.
That's a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? They got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means Maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. Maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet I somehow just can't seem to muster any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We gotta find another escape route. Are we sure that they aren't the way out? And we're sure that none of these doors open. So we check out the map. We're in the command center. There's the barracks. There's the research center. Barracks has got a way up to the armory. Are we sure that we can't let them out and cause an extra distraction? Dungeon's a dead end. With those guys hounding us, we better look for another way out. Okay. Then I guess we look for the... Did you find them? No, I searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. Over there, we can report to the Major we've gone over the place with a fine-toothed comb. Oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to get caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. You don't have a choice. Might be well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Josh, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. Is it Sid? Is Sid being all guilty? Quickly, inside. No, this room is... I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. Oh, that was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Leyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him and is currently being imprisoned at the Hacken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. The hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too? Attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer. But since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this won't make up for all I've done, but I'm hoping to go some way to atone for my actions. Had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if you're all you said and true, I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity.
I'm sorry.
Grandpa. That's a joke, dear. Okay, not everything. What are you planning to do now? Plan on hiding us until the heat dies down?
No, I have a better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room.
Through this room? How? I get it. There's a secret passageway, right?
Very astute, boy.
Whoa.
Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. Emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there. You should use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Idios will.
Major.
Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Still and Josh, I want you to watch our backs.
Got it.
Roger.
Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major.
We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this the moment I first saw you.
What? You mean when we met at the front gate?
Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you're the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not?
Colonel Cassius? Oh, you mean Dad really had a rank that high?
Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised you found out the truth and came to help the professor.
Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero.
Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. Last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders?
Crap.
Acknowledged. I'll be right there. Put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go.
Okay. Excuse us then. Eek! That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with that slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Ah, you're here. This way.
You're late. What took you so long?
Sorry, we got in a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold-up. You go ahead and take off. All right. Hang on to your hats. We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. If we waste time here, we're going to have to deal with the pursuit force. Gotta get to the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle, Josh. It's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you.
No. You two fall back.
Huh? What do you mean?
Intelligence Division knows my face too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe.
Agate. I understand. Fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here. Grandpa. Oh, just wait a damn minute. Now you can ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's only bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Josh? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater chance of detection. Which means Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you have to feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says. But...
Nice one, Josh. Exactly what I was getting at. I need you to be a good girl and withdraw.
Fuck you, Agate. I hate you. You don't have to be all sexist about it. Wait, I get your idea in theory, Estelle? You don't agree, but I can see it written written all over your face. So, how about I send you in an important addition instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Gransel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Gransel Castle. I must what? What's this about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel, as in religious teachings?
That's certainly an ominous sounding name.
Apparently, this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division. By whom, I couldn't say. After that, I wager it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. Must have realized the Black Orbment was involved in Huron's ice. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the facility. They came to retrieve this Gospel.
Really?
I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed at once.
I mean the shutdown of the orbital power?
No. Perhaps if it's used... Sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape.
I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request.
I appreciate it. Estelle? Joshua?
We gotta part ways for a bit, Tita.
I'm sorry. I hoped we could stay together. No. You don't have to apologize. You've just helped us so much. You've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, such sweet sorrow and all that, but we got no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know?
You can be a real jerk. I guess this is where we part ways. Lots happened. You taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate.
Don't call me that. It creeps me out.
Now look who's embarrassed.
You really are your father's daughter. Hey, Josh, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that.
Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor.
I will. Alright then, let's get a move on.
Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita.
Adios be with you. Be careful out there.
End Chapter 3, The Black Orbment. I got worse injuries than this from shaving. I didn't get the chance to see what was in the watchtower. I thought for sure we'd be, I was thinking, oh, we go, we grab him, then we swing by the watchtower on our way to the dock. No, oh god. Fucking Colonel Dick. Colonel fucking Dick. I legitimately liked Colonel fucking Dick. I'm like, haha. Like, when I first met him, I'm like, okay, you're a villain. They're setting us up. You know, you got the dude, and he's the intelligence, and obviously bad. But no, like, we kept hitting him and Amaltha, and they kept being so helpful. God damn it. This fucking game. The worst thing is I want to continue. But it's already 8:30 and I do have work in the morning. You know what? We can start chapter 4. Shh. Chloe, this way. Chloe. Oh no. We're finally off the Erbacenic route. What should we do now? Please, exit onto the Royal Avenue from here. Head to Gransel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thin. If everything lands okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. Who the fuck are you, Chloe? I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I'll stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly, for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I'll guard you with my life, and I ask only you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. Promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. Chloe, are you the fucking princess? Of course Chloe is the fucking princess. Legit. Of course. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and I'll bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. Sieg, look after her for me. Well now, they've finally caught up. Three men and 5 dogs. That's a Friday night. I think you underestimate me. Oh, it's just a Tuesday. Okay. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time is truly use it has come. I, Julius Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Sieg. Scream. I'll be all right. I want you to go see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scream. Thank you. It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild, quickly. Rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Josh were supposed to arrive in town? Can't be. Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel? They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. My, why fancy meeting you here. Colonel Dick. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Gransel East Block. Erebonian Embassy. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You're such an idiot. Ah, my perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the imperial capital, just to see me?
Oh, how delicious! On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Idios' damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Oh, please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes shows the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it truly is blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly, fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. I guess you'd rather hug than talk. No, I am hoist with my own petard. Ah, very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Oh, what news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No? Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. And I'll tell you to stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer guilds until a month ago. Oh? For the past several months, all the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might those have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it, too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and it would seem I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if it's the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? The storm you're talking about's going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead's unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that, between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Olivier, please don't also be evil. Olivier, no. God damn it. Final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. So you're able to get the professor out safely? You even got the logic unit back. I don't have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't do all that much. Really, we were more just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, direct it towards him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All that we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Gransville, however. He means to use that black orbment, that thing he called a gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for. We've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ugh. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. Pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top-secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, think it would be safe for us to go to Gransville in the current climate? There's certainly no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I advise you to go there before a full investigation begins. It's likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now is the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message.
You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch.
Yeah. Now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. I'll be off now. Safe journey to you.
Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It'll take us half a day to reach Gransel on foot. An airship would take only an hour. Yeah, that's true. Kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, just wait just a moment. Racer Guild. Good afternoon, always a pleasure. Yes, if you would, please. 2 to Gransel, right? Yes, bill it to the usual account. Thank you, goodbye. What's that about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you've guaranteed seats on a Gransel-bound airliner. You're paying your way, so we're paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Recommendation. Wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Payment received. 8,000 Mira, 6 BP. Advanced Junior Bracer, 2nd class. Received Grail Locket. Received Professor for Professor's whereabouts. 15,000! Thank you for everything. I believe I said before, this is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get on the terminal before then so you have time to check in. Idios keep you and be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Everything's reported. Okay, before we go. New copy of the Liberal News. New copy of the Liberal News. Terrorist, a member of the Royal Guard. We're missing issue 3. According to an announcement made by the Royal Army Intelligence Division, a terrorist attack occurred at Zeiss Central Factory. Concrete details remain scarce, but the smoke canister deployed by the criminals caused a temporary state of panic. After the incident, residents witnessed soldiers dressed in blue uniforms exit the building. Royal Army has expanded checks and is currently tracking the phony soldiers' movements. Relating to the blue uniforms reported at the scene, several witnesses have indicated they were uniforms worn by the Royal Guard. Intelligence has avoided making any statements regarding this matter, but if this information proves true, the implications could affect the entire army. We will carefully follow the situation in the future. In the evening, 2 days prior to the incident, an unusual phenomenon occurred within the city of Zeiss, which caused all orbit to black out temporarily. The Royal Army is investigating whether or not there's any connection to the recent terrorist attack. The perpetrator's objective in this latest incident is still unclear. The Liberal News has therefore compiled some of the theories being bandied about in connection with the incident. Theory 1, Imperial Conspiracy. The Imperial forces were behind the incident in order to get their hands on the Central Factory's technology. The theory suggests a mercenary force like a Jaeger Corps was used to carry out the actual attack. Theory 2, Insurrection within the Royal Army. An insurgency was carried out by part of the Royal Army, and in order to send a shockwave across the kingdom, the same group sought to occupy the factory. However, without prior incident from the military, this theory does not seem plausible, despite it being true. Theory 3, Attacked by an ancient dragon. Rather odd theory by a group of researchers reports the ancient dragon living within the mountainous region attacked the central factory. This theory may be best addressed by returning to it in a few weeks to see if any sort of verifiable evidence has been left behind. Culture. Touring ancient sites. The Gransel region and Ansberg Wall.
The Edsburg Wall, the last line of defense during the 100 Days' War, which protected the royal city from the invading Imperial army. This wall, like under a protective shell encompassing the whole of Gransel, is one of several ancient ruins scattered across the kingdom. If one were to climb atop the ramparts from both the Garoon and Sangtime gates, one just might be able to feel the wisdom of the ancients through the majestic structure. Travel, the place to get away from it all. This time I'll be recommending a hotel rather than an inn. The hotel, the Roenbaum, boasts the highest pedigree in the entirety of the Liberal Kingdom. It stands next door to Gransel Castle, a location other establishments can only dream of, and is just a few minutes' walk from Gransel's East Block. If one intends to fully enjoy the annual facilities, this is the one place that should not be left off your list. Especially for those celebrities from all walks of life, by all means, take this as an opportunity to experience its critically acclaimed service. Right. Enough news. We have a plane to catch. Hello there. I'm from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great. Thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Oh my gosh. So we've been on airships before, but this is our first time entering the airship as in a civilian, like a proper airship, like a travel airship. Hi there, are you all off to the capital too? I was just on my way to work at the airship company. I finished fast enough, I was thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration, which is about to happen. Oh my god. They're gonna try and kill the queen. Well, the Cecilia will be landing soon. Better get started on the docking measures. They're gonna try and kill the queen. Antoine! What do you have for us, Antoine? Antoine! Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. No? No, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. There you are. Hi, Gustav. Dr. Chief told me the rescue went off without a hitch. Professor's always been a mentor of sorts to the engineers, so I want to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. So surprised, Tita was so surprised I thought her eyes might pop out. That really was on purpose? Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. What business do you have at the gate? Professor asked us to go to Gransel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock fight. It looks like it's a little late. Still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two. Gerald. Hey, Gerald. What's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? I received a communique from the Airship Corp. Looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. Huh? Okay, what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Something like that anyway. Seems to me the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the Professor's group. Which means the ship that's bound for Gransel is being held up in ruin. Apparently, a military guard ship's coming here from Leyston Fortress instead. I get it. If that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding, I gotta explain the situation to customers. Which means you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. We're gonna end up walking anyway. It's gonna be faster to walk than wait, isn't it? God damn it, I was excited to ride the airship. Stinks like last year's diapers. The military's coming here. I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. Better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if I check up on what happened yesterday, it won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. I ain't so senile, I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Well, this doesn't look hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We got time, so we should take the highway. And it's been so long since I got to ride an airship, too. It's all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Or we can leave the reservations and have a misleading thing. Hey, it's you. I told you before I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild. Actually, there's been a change of plan. Apologize for the timing, but can we cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go. Bye. Thank you for your help. Bye. No worries. Come back and see us again sometime. Trouble. Bye. Don't want to get caught by the army. Who's here? Amalthea. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I'll go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all this. Okay, Hart, anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be just fine. If we're spending more time here, the intelligence division people will catch us. We need to head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Gransel, right? Right, and the Sanctime Gate is the north along the Ritter roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Gransel. Okay. So we need to go. Do we let Killer... Let's let Killer go. Finish the boarding paperwork? Yeah, about that. Giving you the lowdown. I see. They're moving faster than I thought. I think it might be best if you left as soon as possible. That's the plan. Bye, Kilika. Goddess watch over you. Be careful out there, you two. Bye. Need to get to the Sanctime Gate. Vroom. Vroom. And it's this way. Other way from Leaston Fortress. Because we came here on our sneaker tour. So we know the way around. Sanctum Gate. Sanctum Gate. Sanctum, like holy place. Oh god. So this is the Sanctum Gate. Looks like a lot like the Grun Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg Wall completely surrounds Gransel. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but solid enough it held off Imperial forces. Looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, looks like a tourist attraction. Or we could climb up the top and check out the view. So you're planning to go up there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking it'd be nice for us to have a nice, quiet lunch together, the two of us, and talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's get the paperwork done and move on to Gransel. Okay, maybe it's just me. But are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's go in and forget about the whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Hello, welcome to Sanctum Gate. Need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the capital. Fill it out.
Okay, can you give us the paperwork?
There you go. Please sign here.
Fill it out.
What's with you kids these days? Are you brave or you crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway?
What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister.
Funny, you don't look like siblings. But you have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you ready to go?
Estelle? You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. You're sure?
Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to the martial arts competition?
Martial arts competition?
Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle.
Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself now.
Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible to get in. Got a job to finish too, don't forget. Just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Is something wrong?
The emblem on your chest. I didn't notice because of your age, but are you two bracers?
That's right.
Is that a problem? Not a problem, exactly. Geez, I never thought. Soldier, you loitering while on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two, I'd like a few minutes of your time if it's all right.
We do need to get to the capital.
That's so, the capital. Ask the nature of your business in the capital.
Well, we've got a job.
What kind of job?
The professor, No, I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client's a private matter.
Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves.
I don't see what the big problem is.
We received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. It seems some of these terrorists have disguised themselves as bracers. We're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation.
Wait, what?
That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sanctum.
You can't be serious. Why do... there you are. Huh? Why, I've been waiting for you. Professor Alba, here to save the day. Oh. Such a dork. Thank you. Have you finished your paperwork? Let's get going. I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat.
Just a moment here. Who are...
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm from Northumbria State, and I'm here in Liberal for investigative research.
Have you processed this man's identification?
Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Gransel History Museum will vouch for him as well.
See, then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two?
They're bracers. They saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Is that correct, Josh Estelle? Yes, that's it, all right.
Well, you seem to have enough proof of your identity. I apologize for the misunderstanding.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. I swear I'm gonna get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started praying along so fast with the professor. I thought I'd forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can lie with a straight face. What was that? Never mind.
Sorry to surprise you. I just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have?
No, we were definitely in trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba.
We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still, though, what was that argument all about anyway? Heard something about some terrorist attack? Seems there's a gang of criminals out there that have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has such a massive stick up there. I see, very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How'd that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I can tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. Aw, we don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Well, naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk will do me good. But you don't have to beat yourself up like that. Still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. We sure were lucky running into you back there. Want to come along with us to the capital? Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. Oh, I'd love to. Road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. But if you don't mind, then we would be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. You have a snack for us? Pot of meat. We've already eaten it. Okay. Well, let's not bother anyone else and just head on our way. Keep a low profile. Don't attract any attention we don't need. You know what? We're at the Royal Avenue. That's a good place to actually stop because it's 9 p.m. and I do have work in the morning. Thanks, everyone who's come by for watching. Do we have enough people to make a raid? Not really, I don't think. Well, that's fine. Go where you will, and remember, don't ever trust the military. ACAB includes, apparently, Lieutenant Amalthea and Lieutenant Dick. Fucking hell. Wow. At least Professor Alba's on our side and will probably never betray us. I can't imagine. He's nice. My BPD is freaking out and being like, of course I can't trust him. He's been nice, because Lieutenant Dick was nice, and Amalthea was nice. And Chloe's the fucking princess, apparently. Wow. Professor Alba is just like, we met him, and now he's been introduced, and like, it was this. It's all been leading to this, I'm sure. Or maybe, I mean, we don't really know what his research is. Maybe his research is going to be related to the Black Orbment and everything. I'm just being paranoid, because I always am. Fucking hell. Fucking Colonel Dick. Peace.